What's up, guys? So I'm gonna be taking you through another arm wrestling training. Seems like you guys have been liking these, so I do another one. Starting with my back pressure. Obviously starting light because you're gonna get warmed up first. Starting with a little bit of back pressure, a little bit of supination. I like to get blood flow through my arms because I don't want to get injured. Starting light, it's gonna get heavy. Already moving to about 50 pounds. I find a lot of people ask me, like, what's the best way to train arm wrestling? There isn't a best way. Everyone's body is different. Everyone's body adapts differently. So you should train how it works best for you, not what everyone else says. All right, this is like 53, 55 pounds. I generally don't take too many breaks between it because I would like to build up my endurance to be as good as possible. Some people take like 5-minute breaks in between, but I'm not going heavy today anyways. I have table time tomorrow, so I'm more doing recovery and blood flow. Still go a little bit heavy. Okay, now at 63 pounds, back pressure. Not really taking rest breaks in between. The thing about arm wrestling is it is a 1-rep max sport for the most time. So you don't really have to go heavy. You don't have to do heavy on the reps. Lighter reps, I do like 5 reps for most of my working sets. So now I'm putting another 10 on, so it's gonna be 73, 75. All right, so this is what it looks like, 73 pounds. The pulley. Now I'll take just a second. Do I compete? Yes, I compete in arm wrestling. Arm wrestling is a real sport, believe it or not. There's weight classes, there's a bunch of stuff that goes into it. It's pretty fun. I compete in the 176 weight class. All right, so about 73 pounds on the pulley. It's 1-to-1, so it is a real 73 pounds. I'm more going for speed today, so if the reps look a little fast, just that I'm generating power. All right. Yeah, learn more about arm wrestling. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want. It's pretty fun. It's a cool sport. I found it on YouTube one day randomly, and I've been doing it ever since. All right. I'm not going to teach you how to doogie because I don't know how to. I'm way too white for that. How you doing? Doing all right? Just getting a little arm wrestling training in. Oh, you're supposed to take like a couple minutes in between sets. I'm not patient enough for that most of the time. Like, you're supposed to be healthy and all that, but the thing is arm wrestling, it's like a 1 rep max most of the time, and you don't get a lot of rest a lot of the time, so I want to build up, like I said, my endurance and power. So I'm going to keep doing this. This is 73 pounds. I'm going to be doing like 5-6 exercises today, and I'm just going to do a couple, like 5 sets of each. This shouldn't be too long. Usually my arm wrestling workouts last about an hour, so you can watch it yourself. Yeah, I can't read all that. Next thing I'm going to do after this, after back pressure is done, is rise and pronation. So there's like a couple different things that go into arm wrestling. Back pressure is anything that's pulling you from the front of the pad to the back of the pad on an arm wrestling table. So this is considered back pressure. This is considered back pressure. So I already am doing that. The next is rise and pronation, which is any rotation of the wrist here or straight moving your wrist from here to here. Pretty much getting your knuckle to your nose is rise, and then getting your wrist turned over this way is considered pronation. And then side pressure is being able to take your arm from here, move to this side of the pad. And then cup is the ability to curl your wrist in. Those are the main motions in arm wrestling off the top of my head. Maybe I missed one. Oh, and supination is being able to turn this way. So to get good at arm wrestling, you have to train those motions for the most part, but you have to train them how it works for your body. Like some people with really long arms train differently. Some people with really short arms. Some people who have messed up elbows, they can't do certain things. All right, so that's back pressure. Alright, next up we'll grab the karate belt and start doing rise and pronation. Arm wrestlers use a karate belt because it works well to wrap around your hand in certain motions. So this motion, I'm wrapping it around my thumb and then putting it over on top of my knuckle here. That's the motion that I like to train, but obviously I'm gonna take the weight down because that's way too heavy. All right, so the weight is down to 38 pounds to start. Just warming up. Just get this untwisted. Like I said, you wrap it around your thumb and you put it up on your knuckle. So that's targeting that rising motion and that pronation motion kind of in one movement. So it's gonna look like this. Alright, so there's some of you in the chat. Ask me some questions. Give me some things to say. What do you guys want to hear? We'll probably have a super match on my next card, which is in April. Garrett's definitely a very strong opponent. It's going to be my hardest match by far, but my goals are very set in stone, who I want to pull and how I want to do it. So I'm not too worried about it. I've been training really hard and I have months more to train. I would like to see Larry Wheels get back on the big stage, but I don't really see it happening anytime soon, to be honest. I don't think Larry Wheels gets the credit that he deserves in arm wrestling, to be honest. Like, he revived the sport, in my opinion. Like, he was the one who did it. But he kind of doesn't get credit for it. And he got tired of it, or he didn't progress. He got bad matchups. Like, definitely could have been managed better. I'm hoping the same thing doesn't happen to Brian Shaw. It seems like he's not super happy with arm wrestling right now either, which is kind of disappointing. I moved up. This is 48 pounds on my rise pronation lift. What's up, Argentina? Artem Taranenko posted him. Which Artem? There's so many Artems in arm wrestling. Did you guys see the video of Larry Wheels arm wrestling and Andrei Smaev? I think you guys would like to see that one. Devin Lorette. No, I've already beaten Devin. If you look at our channel, I've arm wrestled him a couple weeks ago, actually. He's easy. Free win for me. No, I'm doing 200 kg on pronation, not 20 kg. I didn't see the video of Artem and Larry Wheels arm wrestling. I'll have to look that up. I feel like Larry would be able to beat Artem. I would assume so. What do you guys think of Auden Larrett versus Larry Wheels? Have you guys been seeing the next arm wrestling card that's going to be happening in Vienna? That thing is looking really good. One of the best cards I've seen in a while. Well, Larry's really out of practice. Will, just go watch the video. Go look at the channel. I was like holding Devin center, just sitting there, and then I was pinning him whenever I wanted to. If you guys want to see a video that I look way better than I actually am, watch the video of me arm wrestling Auden. He was very tired, I'll just say that. Let's try full. My favorite match in Vienna? Ooh. I really like Uncle Todd versus Petrenko. I think that's a really fun match. Petrenko's, in my opinion, the favorite, but if he gets it done, like, I'd be so happy. Who would Camille pull in Vienna? I'm not sure. I mean, he might be entitled to a big right-hand match now. But his left is also looking good. Then we got, isn't David Daddycom pulling, Alexander Muratov? That's a pretty interesting match too. Obviously we got Devin versus Vitali, but it's left hand, and like, if Devin wins, I'd be pretty surprised. Like, I'm not counting him out, but he shouldn't win that match. If he wins that match, that's insane. Like, Devin's left is nowhere near his right hand, so if he wins left hand, they shouldn't even have like the right hand match. He would just kill him. And then I think we have the GOAT, Mindigus Tarasadis, going against Justin Bishop left hand. I heard that somewhere. I don't know if it's been officially announced yet, but like, I think Artem Taranenko leaked it by mistake or something. That was kind of funny. How many of you guys know who Kevin Pelko is? Because here's the thing, Garrett Tupper had a pretty good match with Kevin Pelko. So if I destroy Garrett, maybe I should go against Kevin Pelko, another big arm wrestling YouTuber. Yeah, I don't think the Alizé match has been confirmed yet. Where are we from? I am from Massachusetts, the United States. If you can't tell by my American accent. All right, so now I'm gonna adjust the cable a little bit. So what I do is when I'm doing different angles, I move it up. No, I compete at 176. If I really needed to. Well, no, dude, Kevin's been like 165 or 160 lately. Like, he competes at 154 sometimes, but in his match with Garrett Tupper even, he was like 165, 170. So I would pull him at like 170. I'd cut to 165 for him too, I don't really care. I could just do a water cut.